The time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope everyone's good, healthy, you know, in good spirits still. I want to start off by apologizing. You know, I said I was going to be uploading every day, and I posted 2 videos and went on a 2-week hiatus. that is not what I'm trying to do or what I'm standing for right now, you know. So I do want to apologize, but it was for a very good reason. And I dropped my bin, so sorry. But it was for a very good reason. I ended up taking a very impromptu trip to Somalia. Yeah, I know. Thinking, I went Somalia. Yeah, I know. It was. It wasn't something that was planned, or something that I thought that was in the cards for me this year. But I ended up getting the opportunity to be able to go, and I decided that I'm gonna take it. You know. It was a 1-year anniversary since my grandma died. And since we put her to rest in Somalia. So my mum and my sister was gonna go and visit her grave, and you know, just take some time out in Somalia, visit the family, and just go and visit back home, right? And I knew they was gonna go. It wasn't in my cards for me, that I didn't think I was gonna be able to go, but the opportunity ended up coming, and I thought, you know what, why not? You know, it's not every day we get the opportunity to be able to do things like that, especially seeing my grandma's grave, visiting her. You know, it's not every day that you get to go to Somalia. You never know when the conditions of the country are gonna change. Like right now, it's in a good space. You don't know what it's gonna be next year, right? So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go. You know, and I don't regret it. Actually, I do not regret it. It was a very good, I think, refresh from what I needed. You know, I've spent the last year just straight grinding and just grafting, and this was just a good time to just get away, refresh, and also just some time to think as well. You know, you don't get those times a lot. Especially, you know, it helps to think by the beach. I'm telling you that now. But now, genuinely, even just thinking about the channel and what I want to do with it, where I want to take it, and how I'm gonna take it there, like, I've got so many ideas, so many things that I want to do. Like, I got a video coming soon for an entire rebrand of the whole channel, because I've been thinking. I want everything about the channel to be a lot more intentional with what I want to do, where I want to take it, and the actual purpose of the channel. I want that to be clear and visible, and just, yeah, very intentional. So there's going to be a whole rebrand of the channel coming. Stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be my next video, and yeah, man, I'm very excited, very excited. But touching on a little bit about my experiences in Somalia, it was amazing, man. We ended up spending 2 weeks. I was only supposed to go for 10 days, but apparently that wasn't in my cards either. A whole bunch of stuff ended up happening that forced me to stay for 2 weeks. But it was crazy, man. Like, I don't know how much of you guys know about Somalia. A lot of times you hear it's crazy over there, war zone. People say it's too risky. Why would you take a risk like that? You know, and I'll be saying to those people, bruv, listen, everything you do is risky. Everything. All right, stepping out the house is risky. All right, but when you take risks for things that you care about, it means all that much more, man. And like I said, everything is risky. You can't live your life in a fear of risk, of taking risk, because then you won't do anything. Yeah, and this is something that meant a lot to me. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna take that risk. And to be honest, it's not that bad, all right? Like, Somalia is in a very good place at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it can be dangerous, but London City is dangerous, mate. All right, everywhere is dangerous, but you just gotta move smart, all right? And it's actually mad. I was supposed to go with my mom and my sister, and I ended up having to go by myself for the first 3 days because their flight, it was a whole mad thing at the airport. Long story short, they couldn't get on their flight, you know, because I decided to go late. We weren't on the same flight, and they actually ended up getting denied access on their flight, but I ended up being able to go. So I wasn't even supposed to go. It was them lot that was originally supposed to go, but they ended up getting denied their flight, and I actually had to go. I mean, I got to go. So the first 3 days in Somalia, I was there by myself. So when I say, yo, it's dangerous, but I was there by myself, literally. But obviously we had links over there. My mom put me through with some people, like our friends, family friends. So there was one guy, he was driving me around. His name's Hudayfa. Shout out Hudayfa. Absolute gangster, I'm telling you now. This guy, he was taking me everywhere, you know. We was fucking flying through the city. Showing me how the Malis from Mogadishu live and how they get down. And I can't lie, them man just live a good life. Like they just chill. They just do their thing, you know, they work, they do what they gotta do, and then they just chill. They go to the beach, you know, they do bus 2 vibe. They got a whole place where like a late night, everyone's there playing all type of board games. They're playing dominoes, Ludo. You got the man them over there playing football in the cage. They got a whole little bit where man are playing PlayStation 5, banging FIFA. Like, they're not, bro, they're doing their thing. All right, and none of them want to leave. They're very happy with their life they're living. To be honest, the biggest reward I had over there was battling the mosquitoes. That was the only danger that I was having. Oh my God. I was going to war with these mosquitoes. Like, you can still see some, like this here, that here, that's them mosquitoes, bro. You can still see some marks over there. This is just what's left of it. I put a little thing here to show when it was actually deep. Like, for some reason, they love my blood apparently. Apparently, I got that A1 high grade blood. You know, I was chatting to the locals like, yo, like mosquitoes around here are crazy, and they're like, wait, what? I know what, ain't you man getting bit by the mosquitoes? They're like, nah, bruv. They must have clocked you got that fresh blood. Nah, it's different. Apparently, mosquitoes are hella smart, and they can detect fresh blood. And even within the different bloods, because my mom and my sister, actually, they ended up coming 3 days later. They weren't even getting annihilated like that. I was getting annihilated. All right. So that's the biggest battle that I had in Somalia, to be honest. But apart from that, it was amazing. Like the weather, oh, I'm still hurting that I'm back in the UK, to be honest, because this weather right now is it's gonna take some getting used to again. I can't lie. But Somalia is amazing, you know, just getting into the roots of like where I come from, meeting family that's actually only lived over there. And it's like such a reality check because the way people live over there is just completely different, you know? It's not how it is that you think that they're living in like third world like conditions. Like I went to the capital, Mogadishu, and it's a vibrant city. Obviously, it's nothing like London or something like that. It's still got a lot of work to do, right? But these guys are out here chilling, you know, like they're happy and content with what they have, you know. And it's like it's a completely different vibe, a completely different life. And you think that these guys are like dying to get out and to come over to here, to the UK or to just the Western world. These guys don't want to leave. when I asked them like, yo, would you ever come to the UK? Would you ever? Didn't like, no. Why am I gonna leave? I've got everything I need here. Like, they don't. They're happy, you know, and it gives you definitely gives you a reality check, you know. To sometimes we think that we have everything, and with us we always want more. We always want more. With them, they're very, very content, you know. Which is nothing wrong with that if you're wanting more for yourself, right? But it gives you a different perspective on life, you know. But yeah, it was amazing just getting in touch back with your roots, being forced to speak your own language. Like when I'm here, I don't have to speak my own language that much, so I kind of lose it a little bit. But over there, yo, ain't nobody understanding if you speak English, and if you speak English, niggas gonna be looking at you like, what? Like, you gotta be able to speak your own language, bruv. Even just to get that respect. You get me? So that was very good. I ended up visiting the city where my mum was born. So that's like a very, very small village. It's called Abudwaq. And that's like Mogadishu, that's like city vibes, you know. But this was like real villagey. Like I felt like I was in real rural Africa, you know. So that was a completely different vibe in and of itself. And being in that smaller village kind of vibe, it was a lot more peaceful than Mogadishu, because yeah, Mogadishu is the capital, so it's very like vibrant, a lot of things going on, everyone's trying to get some money, you know, everyone's trying to hustle you kind of thing. But when we visited the city where my mom and I were born, everyone was just chill, peaceful. It's not allowed. You can actually like walk around safely, because you know you can't do too much walking around as tourists in Mogadishu. You know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You know, you gotta be moving correctly. Like I said, it's dangerous, but you just gotta move smart. You know, so we're moving in cars everywhere we're going. You know what I mean? But in Abudwaq, we can just walk around the village. You know, it's peaceful. There's not too much going on, and it was very nice. You know, stayed there for a little bit longer than I wanted to. I can't lie. There ended up being strikes in the airport, so we ended up being trapped there for 5 days, which was kind of tough. I can't lie, because it was calm for like 2 days, but after that, I'm trying to get back to the city life. You know, I'm a city nigga at the end of the day. Like, yo, take me back to Mogadishu, bro. That's where it's at. That's where it's busting. But apart from that, you know, everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't change anything. You know, like actually seeing some houses that my grandma built for us. Like, she was such a legend, man. Like, she always thought ahead. So she actually built houses for my mom, my auntie, and my uncle, just so that she knew that, so we have a place that would always be ours, so that we can go back home to anytime we want to. We'll have our own place. We don't have to ask people for nothing, you know. And we had actually never seen it. My mom had never seen it, so we went to go see those houses that she built for us, and it was crazy. Like, we all have houses on the same block in Africa, and it's just it's crazy, man. And just, it makes me think so much about the future as well. Like, I can invest so much over there, because the money that we have here that we think is not even a lot, over there it's big money. It's big money, you know. And you can, what better than to invest in your own people, in your own country, right? So that's got me thinking big. So much that I can do, so much that I want to do. And it's amazing, man. Just like I said, just that time to even just think as well, just that time to just get away. And now we're coming back. I'm feeling so much more like bim, you know. I'm feeling so much more like passion. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to where I can take this, and just for the journey, and when we carry on taking this, you know. So yeah, man. Got a lot of things coming, a lot of banging videos coming, so many different kinds of videos that I got planned. So stay tuned for that, you know. And again, I'm sorry, that will not be happening again. I take my word very, very seriously. So if I say something and I don't stick to it, I take that very, very, very seriously, you know, because that's trust being broken. And it's hard to earn back trust once it's been broken, you know? So I take that seriously. So right now you will be seeing daily videos of all different types coming very, very soon. We're gonna be carrying on this journey of developing ourselves, taking control of our lives and just becoming the best version of ourselves. Right. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be signing out, but you will see me again very, very shortly. I hope you guys have a banging rest of your day.